Alright, it's Perfecto, and this is going to be a quick tutorial on how to win all of your GB singles that you play. I did a quick test of this and I won 13 games in a row, then got a loss for a game that the other guy didn't show up to, but it's just a test for us, so I didn't bother putting a ticket in and things, so I did get a loss for it, but regardless, I got 13 wins doing this, which is pretty insane considering it's something so obvious that people seem to not realise. So yeah, I'll let it play. Right, this is the class you use. You can use any gun, you just have to make sure you've got Ghost and Silencer on. They're the two things you must have on. Anything else you can change around if you wanted to, but Silencer and Ghost are a must. And these are the rules you play. You put pre-round timer off, and that's so you're not standing still at 5 seconds of every round because you'll be seen on the radar. And you put minimap on constant, and that's so you can see where they are all the time, and they can't see where you are because of the ghost perk. Obviously, if you're moving around with ghosts, you can't be seen on the radar, so there's no way for them to see it. Alright, and now here's the way not to get caught. The first one is you're using the perk 1 ghost, and what that does is when the minimap's on constant, if you're moving around with ghost, you don't show up on it, so you've got to make sure you're always moving around. You can't stand still at any point, which means you can't plant the bomb when you're on attack, and if you're on defense, just don't let them plant it. The second way you can get caught is if you don't have pre-round timer off. You have to have it off so that you're not stood still at the start of every round. I'll show you an example here. Right, so as you can see, the round's just changing, and I've got my finger on the sprint button ready to go straight away, so I'm not still at any point, and there we go, I just spawned and sprinted straight forward, so I didn't show up on the radar, which is why you have to have pre-round timer off. Right, and there's two more ways you can get caught. One of them is get stunned. I can't show you a video for how not to get stunned, so just avoid stuns, make sure you come behind them. And the last one is when the game's starting like this, don't pick a class on the countdown, otherwise you will be stood still at the start of the game. You've got to wait till the countdown's done, the countdown is done, and then you pick your class. So as you can see how I've done it here, so you can go straight away, you're not stood still at the start of the round, and it just means you're not showing up on the radar. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I think the last thing would be don't full force pelt at people 4-0 them. Don't make it look obvious that you know where they are, give them a round or two so it looks like you're not cheating. But I know people do this, I know people who've got good records from this, and this stops people from doing it against you now you've seen this video, because you'll know. So yeah, if you are going to use this, then leave a like and subscribe. I'll try and do some other things like GB tutorials and things like that, and I upload other things. So yeah, if you enjoyed, subscribe and leave a like. Cheers.